Hello. Yeah, that's correct. We're making cinnamon toast crunch. Is this not the cutest box ever? Anyway, so we all know Cinnamon Toast Crunch, just the cereal of our childhoods. I don't think I've had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for at least 10 years, so I'm excited to have this in my life right now. And we're gonna crave those crazy squares. But as the almond moms have told us, most cereals are not healthy. They have too much sugar, there's not any fiber, there's not enough nutrients in it. So we're gonna make our own DIY homemade, I was about to say Rice Krispie treats, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I found this healthy recipe on halfbakedharvest.com, which is, you know, the name itself just sounds healthy. Yeah, at the end we'll compare the two tastes, even though I really would love an entire bowl of this right now. This is supposed to be quick and easy, but we know how quick and easy things are when we're cooking. Homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch, period. All of the recipe names have a period after them because it's healthy. This beautiful picture, it looks pretty yummy. Like, it looks like they're not, all of the squares are not created equal in this picture. There are about 7 paragraphs before we even get into what we're doing today. So buckle up. We're gonna go through childhood, we're gonna go through middle school years. Better than store-bought homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We'll see about that. Yes, you can make Cinnamon Toast Crunch at home, in italics. It's way easier than you think, and yes, it will be better than the box stuff. So much better. This is a lot of promises. This cereal is extra crunchy, has a touch of butter. I thought it said a ton of butter, and I was like, yeah, but it said a touch of butter. It's flaky, perfectly sweet, and heavy on the cinnamon. Every bite is roll your eyes back good. Now, it's best enjoyed any time of day, with milk, as an ice cream topping, or simply by the handfuls. Me when I run out of milk. We're making homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's truly one of my best recipes yet. Wow, she is confident. I need her confidence. You guys, question mark, this cereal is so good. It brings back all the best childhood memories, and honestly, it's not only a million times better than the box stuff, but it's also simple to make. Here we go with the simple. If you can roll out pie dough, you can bake up your own homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Okay. Plus ... It's going to be so fun. Exclamation point. These taste just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but Asher, who I don't know it is, probably one of her children, says better. Oh, there's a little aesthetic video. Like it says you need a food processor. Do I look like someone who has a food processor? Combine 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and sugar. So this is gonna be like the topping for it. We're gonna use this bowl. Look how pretty these are. Half a cup of sugar. I use these like cheap little measuring cups more than I do like my more expensive ones, because my Room Essentials, if you know, Room Essentials girlies, because they're just so easy to use. I just like never believe people when they're like, oh, this healthy version of this food is just as good, if not better. Usually they'll say it's better than the original. And I'm like, no, we want the chemicals. The chemicals are yum. In my hair. Okay, so now cinnamon. It has a, see, but this is fun. On the website, there's like a little box next to each of the ingredients, and when you use it, you can check it off. You can check it off and it crosses it out for you. As a list lover, I love that. This is it. I knew it. I knew it. This is super simple so far. I will give her that. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like Christmas. Okay, so here we have the mixture. Okay, we'll just dump that extra little part in there. 1 1/4 plus 1 1/4, 2 1/2. Here we go, 1. The thing that I remember most about Cinnamon Toast Crunch is, of course, the commercials. Like, those were iconic. Like, they were so simple yet effective. Just a little cannibalism commercial. I've been listening to the Divorced Dad playlist, and it's a bunch of like dad music. And I love dad music. Nickelback, 3 Doors Down. Coming from the lips of an angel. Like 2 sticks of cold salted butter. This is why they were like, get a food processor, because I can tell this is gonna be like hard to combine with my hands. But I feel like it'll be kind of fun. It'll be like slime, but literal butter. I'm going to a rodeo tomorrow, and I honestly have no idea what to expect. I know I live in the South, but I've never been to a rodeo. I don't have the singular cowgirl boot. Don't have one. Don't have a cowgirl hat that's not white fabric bejeweled. Pulse until the mix clumps together to form pea-sized balls. So here we go. Since I don't have a food processor, I'm just gonna do it with my hands. I should have cut my nails because I can already feel it going underneath my nails. It kind of feels good though, honestly. This is kind of therapeutic, and it's really cold too, so it feels good. I mean, in the olden days, they did not have food processors. When I use my hands instead of a food processor. So next we have low battery. Oh no, I don't have enough. I was afraid of that. Hold on. Maybe I'll put some cold water in here and mix it, because we need cold water anyway. Big brain energy. Put this in there. So that has a little bit of vanilla in there, I think, maybe not. I went to Publix today to get some sushi and some sun chips for lunch. I was walking, you know, in the back, and it was pretty crowded. This lady not paying attention. It's just, you know, going along with her cart. You know, one of the workers was holding one of those big, you know, racks of things, and she was literally like walking through like this, and the lady turns and hits her, and the worker, you can see that she was like, the lady that did it, she was like, oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Like, that did not just happen. Like, it was not like the loudest explosion of a noise that just came out of the back of this Publix. And then she like kind of looked at the worker like, why did you just hit me? Even though she literally like rammed. It was crazy. It doesn't sound crazy, but it was crazy. And then the worker ended up apologizing, because she was giving her the look of like, apologize. But of course I acted like I didn't see a thing, like blinded, like not like I didn't see a thing. I just kept on moving, because If there's one thing I'm not gonna do is show that I have secondhand embarrassment. I can't do it. I get too bad of secondhand embarrassment, and I'm like, I'm not gonna embarrass these people any more than they are. I definitely saw it. Like, if someone does something embarrassing, like, I definitely saw it, but I'm not gonna let you know that I saw it. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see it. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Like, if I do something embarrassing, I don't know if I want someone to like point it out to kind of like ease the tension, or if I just want them to pretend like they didn't see it. But then deep down, I know they saw it. Cooking and baking is such a like real thing. It's such like a real experience. Through the years of humans, like we've been cooking. Wow, my ancestors. My ancestors also made DIY Cinnamon Toast Crunch with their hands. I'm gonna try it. It tastes like butter and flour. Yum. It's just a tad too dry still, so I'm gonna add one more tablespoon. Oh no, it's like juicy now, but that's fine, it's in one ball. Oh, I do like working with dough. One day we should make a pizza. Who doesn't have a roller? Those videos that are like guys raising their hand in class. Who needs a roller when you have a Target 98-cent cup? That's what I've been saying. So now we're gonna put some melted butter on there. I don't have one of those brush things, which is kind of upsetting, but we're just gonna do it like this. Was she being sarcastic when she said a tad bit of butter? Because this is a lot of butter happening. Sprinkle generously with cinnamon sugar. This is gonna be so good. It kind of reminds me of making cinnamon rolls. I guess because of the cinnamon. Preheat that oven. All right, now time to do the cinnamon challenge. So now I'm gonna cut it into little squares, 1/2-inch squares. 1/2-inch squares sounds really small. I'm gonna kind of use this for reference. Oh. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for like 15 minutes. Here they go. Good luck, guys. Still smells like pizza in there from when I baked a pizza. All right, I'll see you in approximately 15 minutes. So I'm gonna take them out and we'll see how it goes. It's like smoking. I don't know. I guess the only thing I can guess is the butter. Oh, that does look good though. Look at him. Oh. If it ends up like not being correct or good, then I don't want to blame the recipe because I know it's probably my fault. See, they're like pretty hard. I'm not gonna try one until I put it in milk like the cereal, and then I'll try one dry because I want to just try it the way it's meant to be tried. This is the regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These are like 3 times as thick. I want to have the mom hands. I'm training to have mom hands that feel no heat. Touch a piping hot baking sheet without feeling a thing. Washing the dishes in steaming, boiling water. I'll hold these up for the difference. Like it's not like, These look like croutons, but they still look similar, I think. These are the original, these are the DIY, in case you were wondering. Put some milk in there. Put some milk in there. So first, we're gonna try the original. I think that's where we should begin. Taste test. Just absolutely show-stopping, amazing, never been the same. The homemade. I'm hoping that it's not like hard and I can't bite into it. That's what I'm afraid of. It tastes like little pastries in milk. And it still has the little crunch. Like the crunch is not too far off from the original. This is like the fancy version of this. See, this is still like the tried and true, but this, basically like little cinnamon rolls, like good, like buttery. You can taste that butter. Now, this doesn't necessarily taste healthier to me though. It tastes like it's almost like richer. I'm gonna put myself out there on a limb. I'm gonna put this out there on a limb and say that this is the best thing I have ever made in my entire life. Oh. Let me give her credit. Let me give this girl credit. Tegan. Girl. Tegan. Illy, Tegan. And the warm ones, she knew what she was talking about. I thought she was getting a little bit brave. I thought she was like showing too much bravery, but she showed the exact right amount of bravery. She was right on target. If you have the time and you want to put forth the effort, I would recommend it. You could honestly just eat these by themselves though. Butter just does make everything better, you know? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
It's all that cinnamon and sugar that makes those crunchy little squares so irresistible. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, part of this good breakfast. Crave those crazy squares.